Inshallah, we'll move on to the next lesson. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Lesson number 5, Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 17 to 20. Translation. مثلهم, their example, كمثل is like example, الذي of the one who استوقد, he kindled, نارا, a fire. فلما, then when, أضاءت, it illuminated, ما, what, حوله, around him, ذهب, he went, he took away, Allahu, Allah, بنورهم, with their light. Wa, and, تركهم, he left them, في, in, ظلمات, darknesses, لا, not, يبصرون, they see. صم, one's deaf, بكم, one's dumb, عمي, one's blind, فهم, so they, لا, not, يرجعون, they will return. أو, or, كصيب, like a heavy rain, من, from, السماء, the sky, فيه, in it, ظلمات, darknesses, ورعد, and thunder, وبرق, and lightning. يجعلون, they put, أصابعهم, their fingers, في, in, آذانهم, their ears, من, from, الصواعق, the thunderbolts, حذر, due to fear, الموت, of the death. والله, and Allah, محيط, one who encompasses, بالكافرين, with the disbelievers. يكاد, it is near, البرق, the lightning, يخطف, it snatches, أبصارهم, their sights. كلما, whenever, أضاء, it illuminated, لهم, for them, مشوا, they walked, فيه, in it. و, and, إذا, when, أظلم, it darkened, عليهم, upon them, قاموا, they stood, ولو, and if, شاء, he willed, Allahu, Allah, لذهب, surely he went, surely he took away, بسمعهم, with their hearing, وأبصارهم, and their sights, inna, indeed, Allah, Allah, ala, upon, kulli, every, shay'in, thing, qadirun, always all able. Recitation.
مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير.
We'll go over the word breakup. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا. Their example is like that of one who kindled a fire. فلما أضاءت ما حوله, but when it illuminated what was around him, ذهب الله بنورهم, Allah took away their light. وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون, and left them in darkness so they could not see. مثلهم, مثل, example. Have you heard of the word مثال? It means example. Hum, of their. كمثل, like example. Ka, have we done this word before? Kama, كَمَا آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ. So ka, like, mathal, example. Alladhi, of the one who. Have we done the word alladhi before? Where? We have done alladhina for sure, but have we done alladhi? Alladhi is a singular of alladhina. Now sometimes alladhi gives the meaning of the one who. It's referring to a person. And sometimes alladhi may also mean that which. It can refer to a thing and also a person. Over here it's person, which is why we translate it as the one who. Istawqada, he kindled. This is a new word. Istawqada. Naran, fire. Falamma, then when. Fa means so, we have done this earlier. And lamma, when. Ada'at. Ada'at, it illuminated. Where do we get the meaning of it from? The ta at the end. Alright? The ta at the end with the sukoon on it, it means she. And I told you earlier that sometimes we translate it as she and other times as it. Because in Arabic, every noun has a gender. Whether it is a person or a thing. So when you refer to it, you will refer to it according to its gender. Even though it's not actually a person or an animal. This is why when we translate it to English, we translate it as it sometimes. Ma, that which. Hawlahu. This is two words, hawl and hu. Hawl means around and hu means him. Dhahaba, he went. Allahu, Allah. Binurihim, be with nur, light, him, theirs. Wa tarakahum, wa and taraka, he left. Hum, them. Fi, in, dhulumat, darknesses. Why is it darknesses? Because it's a plural. How do we know it's a plural? The alif ta at the end. Alright? The alif ta at the end, that is a sign of plural. For example, have you heard of the word mu'minat? Muslimat? Who does it refer to? Muslim women. And a single Muslim woman, how do you refer to her? Muslimah. So Muslimah, singular. Muslimat, plural. Just as Muslim, singular. And Muslimun, plural. So we see that in the Arabic language you have a different word for masculine plural and feminine plural. La, not. Yubsirun, they see. Summun, bukmun, umyun, deaf, dumb, and blind, fahum la yarji'un, so they will not return. Summun, ones who are deaf. This is a plural word. Bukmun, ones who are dumb. This is also plural. Umyun, ones who are blind. This is also plural. Fahum, fa and hum. La, not. Yarji'un, they will return. Do I need to explain this word? No, you're familiar with it. Ya at the beginning, wawnun at the end. It's understood. أو كصيب من السماء, or it is like a rainstorm from the sky. فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق, within which is darkness, thunder, and lightning. يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم, they put their fingers into their ears. Why? من الصواعق, against the thunderclaps. حذر الموت, in dread of death. والله محيط بالكافرين, but Allah is encompassing of the disbelievers. أو, or. What does wa mean? Wa, and. And أو means or. كَصَيِّبٍ, like a heavy rain. Ka, we know of it already. Min, from. As-sama, the sky. Have we done the word earth earlier? What's the word for that? Ard. So what's the sky? Sama. Fihi, in it. Fi and he. Zulumat, darknesses. Wa and ra'dun, thunder. Wa and barqun, lightning. Yaj'aluna, they put. Why is it they? Because of the ya and waw noon. Yaj'aluna. Asabi'ahum, this is asabi' and hum. Asabi', fingers, and hum, theirs. Fi, in. Adhanihim, adhan, ears. Him, theirs. Min, from. As-sawa'iq, al, the sawa'iq, thunderbolts. Hadara, fear. Al-mawti, of the death. What does al mean? The. Wallahu, and Allah, muhitun, one who encompasses, bil kafirin, be with al, the kafir, disbeliever, yanun at the end, plural. Yakadu al-barqu yakhtafu absarahum, the lightning almost snatches away their sight. Kullama ada'a lahum mashaw fih, every time it lights the way for them they walk therein. Wa idha azlama alayhim qamu, but when darkness comes over them they stand still. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ, and if Allah had willed, لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ, He could have taken away their hearing and their sight. إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٍ, indeed Allah is over all things competent. By the way, when I go over this is so that you know how to read the sentence. I mean, where does a sentence begin and where does it end? For your own understanding, what you can do is that wherever the ayah breaks up, you can put a slight mark over there in your juz as well. Just so that you know, okay, this is where the sentence ends. Yakadu, it is near. Now the ya at the beginning, what does it mean? He. But remember the same rule that you can translate it as it as well, depending on what it is referring to. Al-barqu, the lightning. Yakhtafu, it snatches. Why is it it? Because of the ya. Absarahum, their sights. Kullama, whenever. Ada'a, it illuminated. Lahum, for them. Mashaw, they walked. Why is it they? Because of the waw. Mashaw. Fihi, in it. Wa idha, and when. Azlama, it darkened. Alayhim, upon them. Qamu, they stood. Why is it they? Why is it they? Because of the waw at the end. Walau, and if. Sha'a, he willed. Have you heard insha'Allah? What does it mean? If Allah wills. So sha'a, he willed. Allahu Allah, la dhahaba, surely he took away. Bisam'ihim, with their hearing. Wa absarihim, and their sights. Inna, indeed, Allah Allah, ala, upon, kulli, every, shay'in, thing, qadirun, always all able.